morning. Welcome to our third annual Day of Giving. We are live here from our Day of Giving set here at Kellenberg Memorial. I'm Jordan Bernhardi, a graduate of the class of 2017. I'm currently studying at Hofstra University, and it's a great blessing to be back with you all here today hosting our 2018 Day of Giving. So glad you're joining us today on what will be an amazing display of all the great things happening here at Kellenberg Memorial. We'll show you why your support is so important and greatly appreciated by the entire Kellenberg community. Here at school, our students, during their lunch periods, are taking part in a photo booth and also have the opportunity to give with our student raffles. We hope this Day of Giving will be one of great success and great blessing. So, joining us now to kick off our 2018 Day of Giving, please welcome onto the set with me. Let's give a warm welcome to Brother Kenneth Hoogland, principal of Kellenberg Memorial High School. 3 seniors from the class of 2018, Derek Nawabi, Alexandra Biglin, and Christopher Draghi. And next to them, Mr. Thomas Hugger, Director of Alumni Relations. Guys, thanks for being here on our 2018 Day of Giving.
Thank you.
Brother Ken, let's start it off with you. So, Kellenberg Memorial, we just finished our 30th year. What has changed over these past 30 years?
Well, a lot has changed, but I think one of the things that I've seen 30 years later, when we look back at 1987 and what we needed to do to really make this school a success, we put so much energy into our Catholic identity, in our academic programs, and as you know, we're one heart, one mind. We educate heart and mind. And all the activities, the teams, the clubs, that's all part of the education of the heart. So we've seen a tremendous growth in our apostolic programs. I think we have made a mark on Long Island in terms of our Catholic identity as a school. Our graduates are very successful in college. We're very pleased with the academic preparation. And just the building itself, we've created a whole atmosphere in the building that generates an education really of the mind and the heart. So.
And you mentioned atmosphere. We hear the phrase so many times, atmosphere educates. What does that mean, and how does it apply to Kellenberg?
Atmosphere educate means that we create the environment that just by being in the building, you're going to learn something. You're going to be a better person. You're going to be, your humanness, your humanity is going to flourish. So whether it's the landscaping, we put a lot of effort into the beauty of the school. In fact, our kind of other motto is Kellenberg Memorial, a beautiful place to grow. And we want the environment to be one that suggests beauty, to attract people, because we know that beauty attracts, and beauty is one of those things that lead us to the truth, lead us to goodness. So if we can create the right environment, then I think our students are in the atmosphere that will be most conducive to their growth and education.
And this atmosphere that educates, we have had over thousands of alumni come through this school. What's one of your most memorable stories of an alumni?
I think the stories that I hear when they go off to college, and a lot of times it's through their parents. The parents will send me an email and say, I am so glad I sent my son or my daughter to Kellenberg because they're getting involved in works in the church, at their college. Just like a note we received recently from Carol Ann Killian, Elizabeth's mom. Elizabeth is at Marquette, and she's doing tremendous social work on campus. Or when we hear from, and again, it's not the graduates bragging about what they're doing, it's usually their parents that are so pleased with what they're doing. Sal Gerlando down at Catholic U, his mom sends me a Facebook message about how he's helping bring a food run, helping a homeless man who was really needed to be brought to the hospital. And she says that's all been inspired through their service work at Kellenberg. And so it's great to hear how what we've done during the 4 years or the 7 years that they've been here at Kellenberg to how they carry it on in their college work and beyond.
Let's take it down to Mr. Thomas Hugger now. So Brother Kenneth talks about the history of the school, all the alumni who have come through here. What makes Kellenberg so special to you?
Well, Kellenberg is a unique place. You know, I've been happy to be here now for 28 years, and so I'm have a lot of relationships with alumni who are now in their 40s even. And The place is special because, as Brother Kenneth mentioned, it's a place of great faith. It's a place of great community. I think people feel that they're part of something. It's definitely all connected to Christ. And as they go through their different stages of life when they leave here, starting out in college and then going into their first jobs and then starting families and all that, you see how this time here has carried over into their life beyond. And they've formed those bonds and those friendships and those connections that they still maintain. So that's a real blessing for me to be able to witness that.
So why should alumni, parents, students, any member of the Kellenberg community, why should they give back today on our Day of Giving?
I think the bottom line about today is all about participation. And any participation today shows that you support the mission of Kellenberg Memorial, that you believe in what we're doing here, that you think this is the place that you are proud of, that you want to see continue for years to come, for generations to come. We now have alumni who are sending their children here. I'm sure when they were here 25 or 30 years ago, they couldn't even envision that day. But now that day has come. So we want to be able to say that for the next generation, that this place will be not only here, but thriving.
Alexandra, let's take it down to you. Give us a little background on your involvement here at Kellenberg Memorial.
So for the past 4 years, I've played soccer and lacrosse, and also I ran track last year. I was involved in the hiking club, Catholic League, GSO, and I'm a student ambassador as well.
All right, Derek, your involvement here at Kellenberg.
I do SPICE, which is helping out the SALT members. I also am a retreat staff member from last year, helping out the freshmen grow in their spiritual faith, and I'm a retreat staff member this year, helping out the sophomores in their spiritual faith growth, and also I'm a class rep.
All right, and Chris, your involvement here.
I've been in the drama club since the 6th grade here. I'm a Madness mentor for an 8th grade homeroom. I was junior retreat staff last year. I take part in prep, which is we teach to younger kids. And I was a junior retreat staff member last year.
Now, guys, I want to hear from the three of you. Why is Kellenberg so important to you specifically? Derek, we'll start with you.
Starting here in the Latin school in 6th grade, not knowing anyone, coming here, just being a part of the Kellenberg family over the 7 years has been great. Knowing we're all rooted in Catholicism and one faith, you really learn over the 7 years what one heart, one mind means. So when I leave my bus and come here 7:45 in the morning with my second family.
I came here as a freshman, and coming from public school is a totally different experience, as I'm sure people can imagine. But it's one that I wouldn't trade for anything. I tell everyone this was the best decision I've ever made, and it's really because of the relationships I've been able to make here, not just with the students, but with teachers as well. Everyone's just so family-like here. You really can trust everyone around you.
I came here from public school too, and I went to the Latin school, and when it came time to deciding where I wanted to go to high school, the atmosphere here was just like nothing else. I had to keep staying here.
And guys, college decisions due in a couple weeks, right? So do we know what we're doing next year? Where are we going?
Yeah, I committed to a University of New Haven, doing pre-med there.
Awesome.
I'm playing lacrosse for Mercy College next year, and I'm going to be studying education.
I'm going to be studying computer science at the University of Maryland.
Terrific. And Kellenberg prepares you for college, and you're going to all these awesome colleges. Why give back to Kellenberg Memorial today?
It only felt right after 7 years of Catholic education. It's a part of me, Kellenberg, so that's why I give back.
Just with all the advancements that are going on with us, I mean, we were the guinea pigs. We started with the iPads, and I just want to continue seeing the school grow and advance, and that's all I could ask for from them.
Yeah, the school has given me so many opportunities. I want the younger kids, the next generations, to keep getting the opportunities that I had.
And guys, from the three of you, think about this real quick. One word from each of you to describe what Kellenberg Memorial has meant to you and why. Chris, we'll start with you.
I think family, because everyone at this school is just nice to each other, and students and faculty, like everyone's just great to each other here.
And I'd say home, just because it doesn't feel like a school when you walk in. It's just so much better. You know, you have the animals, you have just the woodwork as well, and just you look around and you just feel like you're at home again.
I'd say love. Everybody works together, and Jesus' main mission was to bring love to the world, so I'd say that.
Guys, thank you. Before we go any further, though, so the class of 2018, the senior class, collected a class gift on behalf of the entire class of 2018, do we have that? Can we present that? Where's that?
Yes, we do.
So seniors have been collecting donations for this class gift for the past week or two, just to show their support and show that they are grateful for everything that Kellenberg Memorial has given them. So let's take a look at this. What is this? So on behalf of the class of 2018, we see that they have donated $6,090.42 to Kellenberg Memorial High School, the Shepherd's Fund, for the advancement
so
of
much.
the school.
That's congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Great job. Very proud of all of you.
Thank you.
And we'll miss you next year, definitely.
So the class of 2018 getting a pretty strong start on our day of giving. You see they donated over $6 grand. That's pretty good, right? So we want to see all your support throughout our day of giving. We are going to go over to our total board and reveal the total that we have so far. So come on up with me as we go over to our total board and reveal our total so far on our day of giving. Ladies and gentlemen, our day of giving total beginning at, wow, what a strong start, $15,548.18. What an awesome start to our 2018 Day of Giving. We want to thank our guests for this segment, our principal, Brother Kenneth Hoogland, Mr. Thomas Hugger, the Director of Alumni Relations here, the three seniors, class of 2018, Alexandra Biglin, Derek Nawabi, Christopher Draghi. We thank you guys all for being here today. Now, you're going to want to join us at 10 a.m. because coming up, we will track our donation total so far. We'll talk with senior Kate Burns and her father, Mr. Jeff Burns, about how Kellenberg Memorial has impacted their family over the past 7 years. We want everyone to participate in our Day of Giving. So our goal this year is going to be 700 donors. So it's not about the donation, folks. It is about the participation. So, hey, no donation too small, too big. We just want you to participate, give back to your school, and have some fun. We leave you now with a video from graduate of the class of 2013, Louren Conniff, who's a first-time donor. She shares what Kellenberg has influenced in her life. So, we'll see you back here at 10 o'clock as our Day of Giving continues.
I would say my most powerful memory from Kellenberg was during my senior year. I was at an evening of recollection and Mr. Moran gave a witness talk of sorts, but mostly led us in a reflection. And I think that was the first time I really understood the depth of our faith and why it is that we are so fervent in our faith and why Kellenberg pushes us to explore our faith as much as we can. When I decided to go to the University of Scranton, I realized that I was in a much better place in my faith than I thought I would be. I'm not surprised that I still have the relationships that I formed while I was at Kellenberg, and I think a lot of it has to do with the faith life that I was given and the opportunities that I have. The fact that I can sit here 5 years later and still be able to easily think about all the good things that Kellenberg has given to me, I think says enough about why it's so important to give back. This Day of Giving, I plan on donating $20.13 to commemorate my graduation year of 2013.